or daily advice and things that I blog about, go to my blog, kandeej.com. I'll put a link right there. Do you ever have this problem? Does your eyeliner go on crooked, wobbly, one wing's going up here, one wing's going down there? Where should you put the wing? How thin should your eyeliner be? Do you have a beauty problem you need me to solve? Comment below and I'll see what I can do. You can use a gel, you can use a liquid. It's the same classic look. Marilyn Monroe used it, it's still hot and beautiful today, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you a special trick today, how to get the most perfect liquid or gel eyeliner. So let's get started with a simple trick and tool you can make at home for super cheap. A lot of liquid eyeliners come with brushes that look similar to this. This is too long and flimsy. Of course you're going to get a squiggly wiggly line. And don't even get me started on the brushes that come with the little cheap gel or cream liners. Just don't even ever use those. I'm going to show you how you can make your very own bent angled brush. The problem is when you go to put your liner on and you have a straight brush like this, your hand is going to be blocking right where you need to be concentrating. You're not going to be able to see exactly where you're going to go and you're going to get a wobbly line. If you use an angled brush, you're going to be able to perfectly see where to do it. So this is our magical trick. So all you're going to do, just get a cheap paintbrush from the art store. This is just any kind of Taklon brushes are going to work best for creams because they're synthetic. So make sure you get a Taklon or something similar brush from the art store. These are all little brushes I got for cheap. These are like $1. All you're going to do is take your brush like this. You can take pliers, you can take a little artsy craft beading tool like this. What you're going to do is you're just going to grab this right near the ferrule. That's the name of this little metal part right here. You're going to clip it like this. You want to make sure you have one that has a metal ferrule, and you're just going to bend it like that. Ta-da! Now you have a custom angled brush for super cheap. They're really expensive and hard to find in the store, but now you have a super cheap one that you made yourself, and you're going to have perfectly beautiful winged or liquid eyeliner. So let's get started. Now that we have our angled brush, take any of your liners of choice, and I'm going to use a couple different versions to show you. You can take your liquid liner like this, take this brush off and set him to the side, and just dip your own brush in there to use way better. I'm going to show you guys two ways to do this. First with the liquid, then with the gel. I'm going to take my liquid liner, I remove the brush, and I'm just going to dip my brush inside. Next you want to get a mirror, and you want it to be pretty close to where your face is at. The trick is, if you hold your face up like this and you look down into the mirror, you're going to get a better angle to see what you're doing. I'm going to start here at the inner corner. I like to go along this outer corner like this, and you can build it up and make it as thick as you want. When you do a wing liner, which I kind of like to, it kind of accentuates and make the eye look a little more longer and sexier and more bedroom eyes. What you want to do is follow this curve underneath your eye, follow that up, and that's exactly where your curve should go. So as I can see where that line's at, now that I've made that line up, I'm just going to make a little line here, and I'm going to fill in that little triangle area. Next, I'm going to show you with a gel liner. This is just the Maybelline one. I'm going to take my cream liner and my angled brush again. Now it's time to do our little wing. See how I just filled in that straight line? You just want to hold the eye and make sure the straight line connects to the top and this wing went up from the bottom, and then just fill it in. Now that you have your liner done, and depending on which kind of brand you're using, sometimes it's really shiny and gives this funny kind of glossy glow that you may not want. So a trick that I do is just take some black eyeshadow, any will work, and an angled brush, and dab over the liner, and it'll mattify that color so it looks really pigmented and it'll stay on really well that way. Now, to complete this liquid eyeliner look, what I like to do, and this is just a bonus step, is you can take a black eyeliner, line the lower rims of the eyes. Make sure that you start off thin in this inner corner, and you can always build this up thicker on the end. It's always better to start out with a little less and always add more. Make sure you draw your wing up at the same curve where the lower lash line is, and then meet them in together and fill it in. Once you've gone too much, it's hard to take it off and fix it. So always start less and build up more. Now we're back with mascara, and you have perfect liquid or gel eyeliner. Liquid on this side, gel on this side, but both the perfect pin-up, kind of easy, really fast makeup look. It's so fast to do. It's ultimately beautiful on everybody, and I hope you enjoyed these tips and tricks. Do you know the very first thing that I thought was so fancy that I learned when I started doing makeup when I was a teenager was liquid eyeliner. It was some kind from L'Oreal, and it was horrible. It had this really fat brush, and I'd make mistakes all the time, and half the time I'd just leave the house anyway. It was horrible. Next, I'm going to show you with the gel liner. Does your eyeliner go on raw perfect eyeliner? Raw. Should I wear blue or turquoise? Which hand should I put my